Neil Fisher has been covering this story for us all day long. Neil, we say good afternoon to you. What are the experts saying about this group of nominees?
Hey, good afternoon, Jay and Betsy. They're very excited about the diversity in this year's class. The 14 nominees actually here on the signage in downtown Cleveland after they scroll through a few different signs of welcome to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But the 14 nominees showcase the diversity of rock and roll. First-time nominees include Sheryl Crow, Missy Elliott, George Michael, the White Stripes, and Willie Nelson, who may have gotten a push from Dolly Parton being inducted into the Hall last year.
People might be a little surprised to see another country person already or something like that, but I think people are just going to love it. You know, this world is just getting more diverse, and we are really prioritizing diversity in the world in a really great way, and I think people are just going to love it.
We won't know where the ceremony is being held until May, but there may be a few new cities in the rotation, including Nashville and London. In an interview with Forbes last year, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame chairman John Sykes said, quote, "The Rock Hall of Fame should live where the artist and the music industry is, and those are those cities. And for me, Los Angeles will now be a regular stop for the Hall." The last time Cleveland hosted the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony was 2021, but last year it was held in Los Angeles. It looks like it may be a few more years until Cleveland is back again on that list.
My goodness. Well, I mean, some of the names that have been put on there, those 14, some are slam dunks to me.
I think
Cyndi
you're right.
Lauper,
Yeah.
George Michael, another one that I think is a slam dunk. Missy Elliott, a slam dunk as well. But there are some others like the Spinners. This is their fourth go on this list. And you'd think, the Spinners, they're iconic. How can they not be in there? Maybe this is their year. And of course, Neil, the fans always have a voice in this as well, as Dave Matthews Band fans will tell you, supposedly. So what are the fans saying about all this?
Yeah, of course, the fans can vote as well. Cindy's in first place right now in the fan vote, but that vote will go into the 2023 ballot to go included with the inductees to make the inductees the 2023 class here at the Rock Hall of Fame.
All right, Neil, thank you very much. There's a complicated formula for how all of this works. I'm not sure anybody really knows how it all works, but let's take a look at that leaderboard because, as mentioned, Cyndi Lauper is leading the way. More than 24,000 votes so far. Willie Nelson and George Michael rounding out the top three.
All right, so we want to know who you think should have been nominated. You can tell us by going to the 3 What's New Facebook page or the WKYC Facebook page. Stephanie Haney will be along with those responses coming up in just a little bit.
You are a Rock Hall aficionado. What do you make of the class? What do you think?
I think it's very interesting. George Michael, of course, had a huge influence on inclusivity in music and pop music specifically. Missy Elliott, I'm really excited about that one. She's had a huge role in a lot of the hip hop and the rap movement, especially on the female side of things. Cyndi Lauper, I think anybody who's of voting age would probably put her in because that was like a teen anthem. But the one that got me was the Spinners. I was like, I can't believe they're not already in there.
Yeah, I thought they would have.
That was a shocker to me.
I would have thought that too. I love Willie Nelson. I just do. To me, he is, you know, his songwriting skills is just iconic. But again, kind of like Dolly, like, is he a rock and roller?
Right.
I mean, I would put him in just because I love him, but I can see how a lot of folks are saying, wait a minute, is this the country? Is it big? And the fact that they're throwing Nashville in there, that tells me that this is soon going to become
something
rock and roll, country, the whole bit.
Well, that's where rock came from, rockabilly and the whole country vibe. And there's a lot of Motown that was in there, gospel that's in there. So there's all genres that come together with rock and roll.
Let's just call it the Music Hall of Fame, shall we?
No, we're the Rock Hall because we're Cleveland.
All right, very good.